Hey there, it's Phoenix Amore. I'm doing these Mind for Athlete videos because it does all tie into the whole spiritual aspect of things. And understand one thing. One of the things that I really kind of learned to do is separate somebody's own insecurities from my own. And you have to do that even when you're working with sons as a single mother, if you want to say it in regards to sports. So moving forward, I have to explain to you, and I'll say it in video. This head coach, he already knows the whole dynamics of the history, right? I'm like, look, at the end of the day, I've been the one that's been working with this boy with sports. Now, the reason I'm like that, of course, I've mentioned it before, is the fact that my parents worked a lot. So now I kind of um, don't mind putting a little time into a child, obviously, that you know is athletic, and then this little one being athletic as well, and knowing this stuff. And just at some point, you kind of shift your priorities and know, okay, not in that sense that you're like, oh, I'm gonna ride on this boy's back because I think he's gonna make all kind of money. Anybody that knows me can tell you right off the bat, I do not talk like that. The only thing I talk like is, hey, he can get a scholarship, and the fact that I do feel like he has that potential to be Olympic level. And I mean that when I say that. You'll have a lot of people who are like, oh, well, this one boy at 11, he runs a so and so 400. If you're a smart coach that understands how this works, you actually do know you have some kids that start to plateau. So you have some really blazing fast kids that all of a sudden they're stuck. So they may run a 48, right? But they're kind of stuck 2 and 3 years later, they're still running that 48. And so with him, when I start to explain to people why I let him take those 2 years off, now coaches, the smart coaches get it. You knows a lot of boys hit growth spurts and they start having these ailments and pains and all that. What some parents don't know is sometimes most of the injuries hit when these boys are having these growth spurts and they're still trying to play and do all this stuff too much to where you don't give that body time to go ahead and embrace that growth. So for him, it was worth it for me to have him take a 2 year hiatus and then bring him back to track. Because to me, you can put on muscle and you can condition. If you have that natural athleticism, you will be able to catch up. And if your goal is by senior year, because right now, again, he's freshman, by senior year, I want him to be able to run this. I'm still in that healthy, very much so healthy development mode. The people that want instant gratification, those are the ones that you see a lot of times the kids end up injured young and all that kind of stuff. When you allow them to pace themselves, when you're that parent that can say he's not going to play 4 and 5 sports every year, and then knowing that, okay, fine, you're going to have some of these coaches, and it's natural. A lot of men, they see an athletic boy, they go, he needs to be playing everything. Not true. That is very detrimental to any athlete. A real athlete can tell you that it's detrimental to try to have them play 4 or 5 sports. So good thing for him, he has his mother that's like, no, hell no, he's not going to do all that. And go ahead and call his father, email his father. You're going to get a rude awakening too. Because he said the same thing. No, you're not burning him out. So this is again why that healthy communication between he and his father and myself is good. So remember, they hit growth spurts sometimes 12, 13. You have to kind of decide, do I give this boy a break with that? Because injuries can really happen through those age groups. So watch that. Take care.